Now that's more like it as we welcome you to Phillies Postgame Live, presented by our friends at Cure Auto Insurance, along with Ricky Bottalico. I'm Michael Barkann, Ben Davis from Seattle in a moment. 9-0. The Phillies come back with a nice win after a tough run against the New York Mets, Ricky Bo. Take it any way you like. Ranger Suarez was great on the mound, and the bats were live.
A little bit of everything went well tonight. This is the type of game you expected, I think, especially from Ranger Suarez. Went out there, pitched 6 innings, scoreless, and he did it by using his sinker. And I thought he threw the ball extremely well inside to the right-handers, just as we had spoke about. His slider was very good in this ball game. I just think command-wise, Ranger got on the right page. And going against a team like this, hey, this could boost your confidence very high. If you really think about it, this team wasn't hitting, but they kept them down. The other thing is we talked about the Phillies having to score, and they did that, and they kept piling on. That was the best part about this game, was the piling on.
Yeah, let's go out to Seattle right now, check in with Ben Davis. He called tonight's game with Tom McCarthy. Ben, when you look at this one, and certainly I think part of the issue is Chris Flexen spent too much time flexing, Ben. Okay, I just had to get that one out of my system.
It's too early.
It's too late. It's too early in the day, you're right. But Benny, when you look at what Ranger Suarez did and the bats, it was the perfect recipe to break out of a slump, right?
It really was, Michael. You look at, and I said it as the game was about to end, it was a great team victory, but there are also a lot of personal, really big accomplishments tonight. I'm just thinking, I know Castellanos had a great night in Harper, but I'm looking for Rhys Hoskins right there. He goes out and bangs out 3 hits. He goes up top for a home run. It was great to see. Ranger Suarez was excellent. And I know that's not murderer's row over here, a lot of low batting averages for the Mariners, but I'll take what Ranger had tonight any day of the week. The sinker was electric. He was dominating the 2 lefties that they had in the lineup in Kelenic and Winker. The changeup was good away to righties. I think Ricky, as the game went on, he got better and better, as you said in the pregame show, that he needed to dominate the inside part of the plate to righties, keep them honest. That'll open up the changeup and sinker away. He did that. He made the adjustments. He was missing glove side a couple times with that fastball, was able to get it back on the plate. The little adjustments that we saw Ranger do last year, he made those tonight. It was a great team win, and boy, did they swing the bats tonight.
You mentioned, Ben, the Seattle team started out of the box at 11-6. Since then, 2-11. I don't know what's going on. It's a former team of yours, certainly, but if the Phillies want to keep their season viable, they got to beat up on teams like this, whether it's Colorado, whether it's Seattle, because if they're not touching the likes of the Mets and the Dodgers and the other teams that are strong in the National League, they got to do this like they did tonight, don't they?
Well, without a doubt, but we said the same thing going into that Rangers series at home, and the Rangers came in and took 2 games from the Phillies. So you can never count out an opponent, obviously, but right now the Mariners just flat out are not swinging the bats really well. You have to take advantage of that, and you have to attack accordingly. I love the fastball command tonight out of Ranger Suarez. It was predominantly fastball, occasional changeup, fastball, and getting results with that. He threw 104 pitches, really wasn't under a whole lot of pressure, but I think Aaron Nola can kind of maybe feed off that and attack accordingly tomorrow, because that fastball location has been a lot better for him in recent starts. I look for him to do that tomorrow. Yes, this ball club, they struggle from time to time, swinging the bats. So use that to your advantage, and don't take it for granted, but use it to your advantage.
All right, Ben, stand by. We're halfway through. So just hang in there, buddy.
Copy. Hey, Ricky, I forgot to tell you, your haircut looks sharp, buddy.
My haircut? Oh.
Yeah, you didn't get a haircut?
Thanks, man.
Ben.
Yeah, you look good.
There's not much left up there, but it keeps going.
He really looks
It moves
great.
In the wind every once in a while.
And Michael, you always look good, so that goes
back
without
at you,
saying.
buddy. Now you're going to be sleepless in Seattle, right? What are you going to do now? Huh?
I don't know. I got to try and stay up as late as I can because I got up way too early this morning.
It's called Page Dr. Jameson.
There it is. Okay.
I might give him a call.
You know what?
Good guy.
I might have my Dr. Jameson call your Dr. Jameson. All right, buddy. We'll check in tomorrow. See. Ben Davis in Seattle with the team.
Let me just jump in real quick, because these are real numbers of this Seattle Mariners team. This is their starting lineup. Not all of them, but 160, 200, 200, 167, 200, 146, .069. Those are real batting averages.
I like it. You know what that means? That means a 9-0 Phillies win. With Joe Girardi, the manager, certainly under siege of late, trying to explain his team's struggles. Not tonight, as they win 9-0. Here's Joe Girardi in Seattle.
How much do you kind of need one like that for a change?
Yeah, I mean, it was really nice. Gene got us going in that second inning, and obviously then Reese hits one, and then you tack on some runs later, and Ranger does what he's supposed to do. It wasn't necessarily easy for him. He had some traffic, but he pitched around some jams and did a really nice job. And then we just kept tacking on. We were able to get some guys out just because of the doubleheader yesterday. I took them out, and Morales does a really nice job giving us 2 innings. And you think about a night when he does that, the scout and sign Ranger in Morales. Jesus Mendez, that's pretty cool, right? It's a good night for him.
Good night for him. Reese seems like if there's anyone who kind of, individually is sort of going through what you guys have gone through as a team, it's him. He's hit the ball really hard,
Yeah.
little to show for it. So he takes the big swing in the second inning and then gets 2 more hits. How nice was that for you?
I think
to see
it's
him?
great for him. We were actually talking about it today. I was talking to him about sometimes how much this game stinks, right? You make hard outs, and sometimes it doesn't seem fair, but it's the game, and you gotta find a way to grind through it. And that's what he does. I mean, that's what Reese has been working like extra with Kevin, and a 2-strike home run. 2-0 is a lot better than 1-0.
After falling off a few pitches too.
Yeah,
2 strike
yeah,
pitches.
and he threw him some pretty good curveballs. So when you look at the pitch, it's not an easy pitch to keep fair, and he did a really good job.
You mentioned Ranger, just kind of, a case of making pitches when he had to with men on.
Yeah, I think so. I think he had first and second a couple times, and he made a bunch of huge pitches. You get flustered sometimes when you give up a hit. Some of the first hit he gave up, but he found a way to pitch around and get through it.